Welcome to Brooklyn Versus, the show where the best argument wins. I'm your host, Dr. Philly Kaggs. This episode, we're talking about Game of Thrones. Tonight's challenges are Rich Hahn.
A girl has a name for Jaka Nagar, and his name is Mr. Bridgeside, Bala Morghulis.
And Mr. Bridgeside himself, Paul Liatzis.
Winter has come for Rich Hahn, and I'm going to stick him with the pointy end.
So please like, share, and subscribe to our network, and let's get the debate going. Welcome to Brooklyn Versus, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Philly Kaggs. We got our challenges to the left, Paul Liatzis and Rich Hahn. Tonight, we're talking about Game of Thrones, the cultural phenomenon. And you know our format, the best argument wins. We give 10 points to each argument that wins. I'm your judge. I make the rulings, and then we give 20 points for our little trivia challenge we got at the end tonight. So that's what we're going to start. The show has ended. It's a mixed bag of emotions we got going on. So that's what we're going to start. We're going to start with the series finale. So, Paul, I'm going to ask you the first question. Were you satisfied with the series finale? Your 30 seconds starts now.
Satisfied, is that the word we're using? I thought it all made sense by the end of it. It was, thematically, it made sense. There was a lot of buildup, even though people didn't like what happened. There was a lot of reasoning for why it worked. But satisfied, I'm very upset because the characters you root for didn't have, they didn't prevail in the way you wanted. So, it's satisfying. I'm sorry, guys.
He's in mourning, guys. He's in mourning. It's okay. It's okay. That's the best we're gonna get from him. All right, I'll get you for some follow-ups. Rich, your 30 seconds is gonna start now.
I was satisfied. You know what? Starks came out winning. We got Sansa on the Queen of the North. Bran is the king of, the 6 kingdoms now. And Arya, she's not, the girl that we all thought she is. She's not a lady. She's gonna be an explorer. She's doing her thing. And it was sad that Jon got the short end of the stick, but that was the honorable thing. And I think he's more of a Stark than a Targaryen. He was never, he was a raised a Stark. So it was just so, I thought it was fitting.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done, buddy. So, Paul, I'll give you... Were you disappointed?
It's just been a lot of emotion because everyone had these theories, watching theory videos, and I wasn't disappointed. I thought it was a tremendous piece of work that should be heralded. Just the whole show. Everyone can nitpick at things this season. Yes, if we had a couple more episodes, they could have fleshed out feelings.
1,000% the biggest argument. A couple more episodes would have made this season stand with the other seasons.
And it has a lot of replay value. I think this season, maybe more so than a lot of other seasons, because there's an ending. But it builds to that.
Part of the journey is the end.
Part of the journey is the end.
So, Rich, I'm going to ask you, were you disappointed that Bran was named the king?
Yeah, actually, that was one of my disappointments because when Tyrion was giving that speech to the remaining lords of Westeros, and he's talking about who has a better story, and I honestly thought he was going to say Jon Snow, with the right story, coming from a bastard down the rightful heir to the 7 kingdoms. And
resurrected from the dead.
Right, came from the dead. And then he goes, Bran. And I was like, Bran the Broken. I was like, what?
Horrible name.
What?
Horrible name.
So I thought Jon was going to be named, and then that's how he escapes the whole prison thing, and then Jon becomes a king. He's like, well, I'm going to pardon myself, so.
So, my rule is going to be in, and Paul's shaking his head. I think he knows. You guys made good points, but Paul, the best argument wins here. Your 30 seconds, you were overcome with emotion, and it's just fine. I get it. You were really
very depressing.
I know. You didn't really have an argument. You were too sad, and I love that about you. But Rich, you're getting these 10 points, and Rich takes the 10-0 lead.
Take the first stab.
With the pointy end.
My pointy end was pretty dull.
So we're going to go the biggest winners of the final season. So, Rich, your 30 seconds for who you think is the biggest winner starts now.
Oh, biggest winner, Bran Stark. Actually, I want to say the Starks won, but Brandon Stark is the biggest winner of all the Starks because you kind of expected Sansa to be the Queen of the North and kind of be independent country. But Bran pretty much seemed like plotted the whole thing. And it was like, and when he says like, what do you think I came down here for? He's like, what do you do? He's like, I'm the king now. And then he just saw the future, and I didn't really see that coming, and just being a cripple and becoming the king. Cripple to a king.
Paul, your 30 seconds starts now.
I think you can argue that Sansa won Game of Thrones because she's the only one sitting on a physical throne. And that's really it. And the path that she took to get there was arduous and hard and very, she went through a lot. She came out on top not knowing what was going to happen. So she has to be the biggest winner because Bran already knew what was going to happen. So she won emotionally, if anything.
That's true. And we could finish. We could, since you were second, we could shave some of that time off because I like your argument about, we're not 100, they didn't 100%, and a problem with the show a little bit with the fantasy element, we don't 100% know the full grasp of Bran's powers, but I think it's easy to conclude that he can see into the future and put pieces together. And we all talked that, I wonder if there was a little nefarious aspect to it, but I don't even have to give a follow-up questions. I'm not going to lie, Paul, you hit that one out of the park with, that was really, the sitting on the throne got me. That's a very good point, but also, it's like you have a handicap match. Bran has all these powers and Sansa doesn't. You're right. You gotta give Sansa. Sansa she got the independence from the whole kingdom, which is as important as almost
biggest
anything.
Win.
Is what the Iron Islands fought for. In their history. It's what Dorne fought for in their history.
And they all just let it go.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a little too convenient. Both Starks all of a sudden are deciding what happens.
The city council, we can agree, the city council scene had its flaws with Tyrion being a prisoner and running the whole meeting somehow. The Dorne Prince not having a line, not even a name. Yara and Arya going from killing, but anyway. But that's a very good point because a lot of those people in the council did want their independence, and they kind of succumbed to it, never revisited it, and Sansa did. And now Sansa's in her own right a queen. So Paul, you get those 10 points right there. Hey, he's back. He needed a bounce back.
All right. We're back, baby.
So we're going to our third question. We gave you the biggest winners. Now we're giving you the biggest losers. Paul, who got cheated the most in this season? Your 30 seconds starts now.
I mean, it has to be Jon Snow, of course, because they've shown over and over again that doing the right thing gets you get the short end of the stick always in this show. And while he got to survive, which was definitely a win, he has to live with both of his loves, not one but two women, his loves dying in his arms. And the last one was directly his fault, and this first one was indirectly his fault by training Ollie how to shoot a bow.
That's true. Very good. Rich, your 30 seconds starts now.
My obvious answer is Daenerys Targaryen, biggest loser this season. She fought for all this, and she's dead. Her heart stabbed by the love of her life. Jon Snow just crushed him. And she was supposed to be the queen, and then she turned, and everything just fell apart for her.
Okay. Do you think that they kind of missed a little opportunity to play on the whole Aegon Targaryen thing? I feel like it was such an explosive moment in the first two episodes of the last season, and then it kind of just tapered down. And Jon didn't even get to choose to go north. He was essentially sent to jail by his brother, who's now king. But he was heir to the throne. I feel like that proclamation of him being Aegon Targaryen kind of lost a little bit.
I would definitely say that it was definitely a missed opportunity because that's what people wanted to see. They cared about that. People waited 5 books to not even find out 100% until the show let people find out. And it's definitely just feels like we lost something, but that's what the show is. Every time you think you're about to get a win or about to get some information, they just do their own thing and surprise you. Hopefully not for shock value for the show, but because of the source material as well, which there isn't any.
Can you be the biggest loser if the downfall was kind of your own doing?
100%. I think so because, look, Tyrion said it best. You walked into a fire with 3 stones, you walked out with 3 dragons. Wouldn't you believe everything that you're told, that you're the destined person to be leading a new world, pretty much, with your setting free the world of tyrants?
Yeah.
And I honestly believe she thought she was doing the right thing. And then she gave everyone a choice. It was, is it peace or is it love or is it violence? And ultimately, John couldn't give her the love that she wanted, and she turned to violence.
She just stuck with the point.
And then she lost, and she was the biggest loser because she got her heart stabbed for it.
Sure. So nobody thinks the Night King was a big loser? Like, this guy was supposed to be...
Maybe if we knew more about him.
I know, this guy was supposed to be the... Death cometh for 7 seasons. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Night.
He showed up and about, he was on screen for about 10, 15 minutes, then he was just dead. So, I really like Rich's argument for Daenerys. Like, I didn't, at first, with Daenerys, you're right. Jon killed her. Like, she went down with the ship, essentially. She went down always thinking that she was right. She embraced Jon thinking that,
even up to that moment.
Yeah, up to that moment, exactly, that she was with him. But there's just something so tragically and also poetic about Jon that, and I think part of him is the biggest loser because he kind of got G'd by everybody, man. Man. The fact that he didn't even get the opportunity to determine his own fate, and maybe that's writers, maybe that's everyone on the show. I just think that Daenerys is the biggest loser, but she controlled her own fate. She made her decisions and she thought she was right, but she had to live with the consequences of it. Jon, on the other hand, as Tyrion said in an amazing scene, said that you are the shield and the protector of the realm. That's exactly what Jon did. And what did Jon get for it? He got sent to jail. I mean, it is the place he wants to be. He wants to be up north with Tormund. He kind of went off with the wildlings, but I think he's still the biggest loser.
You just proved my point that was a win for him.
Well, the truth is, Phil, it's best argument wins.
And that's why Paul's getting the 10 points.
Bang, bang.
So now Paul takes the lead of 20-10. And I like it. And now we're jumping to our trivia. That's why Rich just... We're jumping to our trivia. So now, guys, we got the buzzers in front. Rich, you got a chance to come back here. Let's show your chops here. So,
this is where I succeed.
So, guys, I have a list of 15 characters. Show-wise, Game of Thrones was always known for its deaths. Unexpected, gruesome, whatever it may be, they shocked us with their deaths. They weren't scared to kill anyone. But can you remember when they died? So, I'm going to just give you the character. Got to buzz in. First to buzz, I'll ask you, you tell me the season that they died. No, minus points or anything. We'll keep track, and we'll start. King Tommen.
Oh.
Season 5.
Season 6.
Ding, ding, ding. See, Rich, you can't blame don't blame the format.
I was gonna say 5.
Okay. One for Paul. Stannis.
Season 6.
Season 5.
Season 5. It's all tied up.
5 and 6.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Daenerys.
8. Oh, okay. Did I get it first?
You gotta let me do the. You did get it, but you gotta let me. We're gonna have an argument.
Controversial.
It's controversial. That was.
We're
really
very
quick.
good at controversy at Bridgeside.
Paul gets it.
So we gotta undo them now.
Yeah. Paul gets it. 2-1.
He didn't even say it. He got it. He didn't even say the answer to.
Handoff, buddy.
Oh, we can't. Okay.
But then you both have to.
Right.
It's gotta be fair. Shireen. That was Rich.
Shireen was season 5.
Yep. Same as Stannis. Gotta remember that one.
Yep.
Okay. Rob.
Season 3.
Yep. Ned.
Season 1.
Ooh. Joffrey. Paul.
Season 4.
Yep. Now you guys hit a rhythm. John. Whoa. Okay. Well, guys, you gotta let me pick who's talking. Remember. Now I'm always looking at you, Rich.
This is very exciting.
All right. Oberyn.
Season 3.
Oh, wow. Season 4.
Season 4. Rich, did you guys forget who Oberyn was? I saw a blank look on you.
No, I didn't, but like.
All right. Ramsay Bolton. Rich.
Season 7. Or 6.
You said 7.
It is 6, though.
Yeah, it is 6. 5-5.
What's the score? It's 5-5?
5-5.
How many more?
5 more.
Ooh.
Tywin Lannister. Paul.
Season 4.
You got it. 6-5. Here we go. A name from the past here. Renly Baratheon. Paul.
Season 2.
Whoo, takes a 2-point lead here. Olenna Tyrell. Paul.
Season 7.
Count it. There's only 2 left. Rich, do you even want pride here? You got 2 more.
Let's do it. Let's have the last one. Let's
Viserys Targaryen.
1.
Marjorie Tyrell.
5.
Eh.
Oh, yeah.
6.
Yeah, poor Rich doesn't even care anymore.
Season 6, episode 10.
My opinion, the best episode. Honestly, still the best episode of the series.
What?
I think Hardhome's great.
Hardhome was great, but the Winds of Winter, we're going a little off topic. The whole scene before Cersei blows everyone was amazing. But the scene and the payoff of when they go from the Tower of Joy to the Promise Me Ned to the Stark music to the scene of the baby to the gives me chills actually just talking about it. It is the best sequence of the show.
And what did it mean in the end?
Yeah, that's.
Damn it! Damn it! Game of Thrones!
It meant nothing.
Well, it's just the path to get there.
I know. You're right.
Doctor Strange.
Well, Hardhome. What did that mean? He raised the dead. Who cares? You were dead in 2 seconds. Arya stabbed you. Well, anyway, so that was a little tense. You guys got that. Then Paul kind of pulled away.
He did.
A 40-10 victory for Mr. Bridgeside. Well, that was a good showing, guys. I mean,
crazy.
I'm trying to be nice, Rich.
That's
the episode of Brooklyn Verse, everybody. Remember, always tune in because the best argument wins.